comes next. Blue light as he speed past the stop sign. Now his mom because he wrong and she's so right, so right.
What is up everybody, it's Chris here, back with another reaction video. So we've got NF Drifting today. I've literally just reacted to 3 of his other songs. I think it was Trust, Just Like You and Story. Nothing much to say, let's get straight into it. Okay. Different already, completely different. It's vocals this time, it's no beat, it's nothing, it's no violin, it's no strings. Which means it must be like a singing song.
Drifting, watching the world go round.
It's a sad song.
World go, yeah, world go, listening to unfamiliar feelings and unknown sounds.
You know, I feel like his voice is underestimated a lot. You know, like in his Memories album, where he put so much auto-tune into his voice. Who knew he could sing like this? It's giving me Justin Bieber vibes.
To unfamiliar feelings and unknown sounds. Unknown sounds, slipping through my fingertips. Hey, lingering. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, would I put the pen? Make a list of all my failed attempts, running out of space again. Highlight all the things I wish I never said. Stop. If feeling makes you stronger, I'm the weakest.
This is emotion. He's got all these little like ad-libs. Stop. It's other parts of him speaking up as well, and it's like drifting. And then he says, where have I put the pen? To make a list of all my failed attempts. He's singing from pure emotion right now.
Again, highlight all the things I wish I never said. Stop. If feeling makes you stronger, I'm the weakest. That would mean that I would have to separate from my beliefs. It's not a secret.
If feeling makes you stronger, then I must be the weakest. I barely have these feelings. And if feelings are what is making you stronger, I must not be that strong then.
The weakest, that would mean that I would have to separate from my beliefs. It's not a secret. I'm a puzzle, got a lot of missing pieces underneath the strong persona. I put all together screaming, aren't these words so deceiving?
Underneath the strong persona, I'm just a kid that's screaming. Okay, we can look at this and listen to the all his other music and link it all together, because he says it's not a secret that I'm a puzzle and I have all these missing pieces. That's not a secret, because it's not. We've seen all his other songs and he's always finding something new about himself that he's gonna rap about. Underneath how I am now, how I'm acting in my raps, I'm just a weak child. That's how I feel like I am.
They look different, don't they? Well, at least that's how they seem to me, cause we just drifting till we see something that we define as peaceful. Grab the needle, shoot reminders in my veins that people leave you while I'm drifting.
Shoot reminders that people leave you while I'm drifting. He says, shoot reminders that people leave you while I'm drifting. This drifting is this idea of he's drifting away from his emotional state. He's not in a good state of mind. He's drifting away. And on top of that, he's shooting these reminders that nobody actually cares, which is only making him drift further and further away.
While I'm drifting, watching the world go round.
And it's this idea of this inconsistency in the beat as well. It's going just chilled out. Then he goes a bit faster. Then it's like, actually no, watching the world go round. Like this idea of depression almost. Where sometimes with depression, you might be so down that you can't even get out of bed. You're just like drifting, watching the world go round, because that's all you can seem to do. And then there might be times where you are a bit more enthusiastic, but it's not going to last a long time. And that's what it seems like in this song.
World go, yeah, listening to unfamiliar feelings and unknown sounds. Unknown sounds. Lots of gossip, I've been watching you. How you're talking to yourself is rude. Drifting, I'm in the same boat as you.
I've been watching you. Seeing the way you talk to yourself is kind of rude. I'm in the same boat. Let's see what he's talking about there. Is that going to make him realise that the way he talks about himself is rude as well? If he says that I'm the same as you? Let's see.
Talking to yourself is rude. Drifting, I'm in the same boat as you. Sinking, dreaming, screaming for some truth. And my, as Escalators broke, I'll take the stairs, I guess. Climbing till I'm out of breath, questioning my every step. Whoa, my train of thought is leading me to different tracks. Positive that where I'm at is not where I should stay, and that's why. Told you, look.
Yeah, it's almost like he's realising now, actually, this state of that I'm in is not what I should be in, because I'm lying to myself.
Leading me to different tracks. Positive that where I'm at is not where I should stay, and that's why. Told you, look into the mirror and say I love you. Convince yourself that no one in the world would ever want to. Passing by the people that have been here to support you from the get-go. Disrespectful, drive you mental, make it stressful when I'm drifting. I see you in the distance, asking me why I'm so distant. I'm convicted, I'm convinced that I predict that all my wishes won't be hurt, cause I'm committed to the light. I feel as if it's unrealistic when I'm drifting.
Can we kind of rewind that verse a bit, because I don't know, I didn't fully capture what he was saying.
Until I'm out of breath, questioning my every step. Whoa, my train of thought is leading me to different tracks. Positive that where I'm at is not where I should stay, and that's why. Told you, look into the mirror and say I love you. Convince yourself that no one in the world would ever want to.
Told you to look into the mirror and say I love you. Convince yourself that no one would ever want you. As in, I told you to do this, but you've not. You've convinced yourself that nobody will want you. Is he realising that about himself? I don't know. This is a bit of a more deep one to listen to a few times to really truly get. But I can understand like the overall meaning behind it.
Passing by the people that have been here to support you from the get-go. Disrespectful, drive you mental, make it stressful when I'm drifting.
It's with that he says, and you're walking past the people that really were there for you. And it's this idea of, with depression, you don't actually see that. You focus more on the world as a whole and how the majority don't want you. And not about the people that actually care about you and support you. Nobody actually looks at that. And that's what causes them to do things that they'll regret in the future, because they're not looking at the people that are actually there. They're looking at everything. Or they're stuck behind this wall. They can't see anything else.
Watching the world go round. World go, yeah. Listening to unfamiliar feelings and unknown sounds. Unknown sounds, unknown sounds.
Piano. That's nice, a little arpeggio. Whoa, okay. This is what I mean about the inconsistency of the beat and this idea of it linking a bit to depression with the inconsistency of your emotions. You can be so sad. You can be on such a high. Anger.
Tell me your word to God. Give me the faith to rise, and then we can pass the pod and take us forward and merge the mind. Belligerents amplify the feelings and words collide, intensify. But living a life defined, I'd rather be burned alive than crazy thinking I'm insignificant. Every impotent moment debating and triggering, got my feelings definitive. Holding my head up to reason the innocent part of my body, but that's what gives me the energy locked to renovate. Have to innovate, have to intimidate. Can't remain afraid.
Oh. No, was that... That ending though, it was almost like, I'm done. That ending was powerful. He ended it with, I can't remain afraid. Instant, finish, the song was over. That's how we end it, I can't remain afraid. He says, he's talking to God. And I'm not saying God, everybody should be believing in God, but having this faith, having something that you can see a little bit higher than you, which doesn't have to be God, it can be anyone, will help you overcome things such as depression and anxiety and all these different mental disorders. It will, because you're not reflecting on yourself, you believe in something else. It could be a higher energy, anything will be there for you. Here, NF is talking to God. He says, tell me I'm worth it, God, because I can't keep living like this. He says, I'd rather be burned alive than to believe I'm insignificant again. He's talking to someone now. He wants to fight back. He does. And that was an emotional song. That is it for today's reaction, guys. If you liked it, please hit that thumbs up button. These NF songs are going crazy. Bye.
What comes next? Look like as he speed past the stop sign. Now this mom because he wrong, she's so right, so